Hi everyone. Right, what I'm doing is I've taken some of the bookbinding glue and I've just cut 10 by 15 centimetre for another book. This is a textured background book. This is a great way for you lot to play, and you learn different things as you go along. Now I'm using the strong glue to put the paper on to start with, but it won't be, the only glue I use. And you screw your tissue paper up. You can use toilet paper. I've done this before using toilet paper. We're just using this one for now. Right, take it off the mat. Good job I use a non-stick one, isn't it? Just going to wash my brush, put the glue away before I spill that or drop something in it. Right, so we're just going to do that now. Make sure it'll come off the mat. Now I'm going to take the other glue, which is a Decapatch glue. Like that. I'm just going to rinse my brush. This is a lot softer glue. I just needed the paper to stick to the background, to the board. That's why I use the bookbinding glue. I want a couple of layers, maybe 3. Don't know yet, we'll see. Again, screw your tissue paper up. Doesn't matter, you need the creases in it. That's the whole point of it. Take another piece. Yes, we've still got people coming in and out. It's a pain in the backside, they are. I'm just going to give that another layer. And we just build that up, which will protect that, the chipboard. Joey, looky! They're only protecting their home, you can't blame them. I'll just take another piece. Just screw it up. Like that. And what I'm going to do before I put the next layer on is cut it. I'm just going to go check the dogs. Sorry about that, but they are pains. Right, what I was going to do now was to cut the paper off. So I have 3 layers of that on now. That's going to be really good texture. And just chop it off. All the excess. Don't worry if you leave any on, you can chop it all again later. It's just a background we're doing. Like that. Anything that's not glued down will be. So don't worry about any of it. Right, now we've got that, so I'm just going to glue the rest down. Anything that's not stuck already, we can just glue that. And also the glue will protect when I colour it, because I'm going to use the Luminaire paints for this. They know who's there. They just won't shut up. Right, so I'm just gonna leave that like that for a minute, put that away, and then we're going to dry that off. Okie dokie, so that'll be fine. So now what we're going to do is colour it. Here's my Lumiere paints. I'm just going to have a drink because I've got such a dry throat. They're the ones I'm going to use. Now, what colours? I'm going to use the purple with the gold and the green. Yeah, they're the colours I'm going to use. And I'm going to start off with the purple, sorry. Now I'm going to use a sponge. And I used it for the paint last night, so all you do, don't waste them, just cut them off. Perfectly good sponge. I'm going to get rid of the sharp edges because I don't want those, you know, the corners. I don't know, I've just dropped something, but never mind. Give the paint a good shake. Now I only use from the lid. So I'm just gonna, and these are I'll show you what they are. They're the Lumiere, and I've got the Sunset Gold, the Olive Green, and this one is the Grape. I'm just gonna go all over with this one. There we go. Joey, Lucky! Another good shake. There's just enough in the lid to do what I wanted to do. Joey, Lucky! Right, let's get back to this. Now, I've put the purple on, and I'm going to put a little bit of green on next, and then the gold going to go on top of that. And I might have to go over it again to get the look I'm after. So I'm not going to do anything with that. Just use the same one, and I just Dab it all over where I want it, because I don't want to just leave. I'm not putting the lids back on in case I want to change and put some more purple on. And it makes a really good textured background. With the metallic look. That's just loose paper, that's nothing. Now I like that, I can see the purple shining through, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to redo that. I'm not going to do any more of the green and the gold. I'm just going to tap into a little bit of purple again. So I'm just going to shake the bottle. And just dab it on there first and then go over. Just go over it like that, just to darken certain areas with the purple. And blend that in. Oh my, I wish those footballers would go home. Yeah, I like that. That's come out really nice. So I'm just going to pop the lid on that before I actually have an accident with it. Pop that back in the tub. Right, I'm back. Just let me check and see if I can lower this a little bit more. Yeah. What I'm doing now is I'm attaching the paper. I'm not having the pigs. I'm having this one. It just says when pigs fly. I just don't want to waste the paper, that's all. So that's going to go on there. And I've already got one drying underneath. And to do that, all I've done is I put a couple of, you know, layers on here, because it does soak into the chipboard. Just go good soaking of that. Do the edges real quick, just so that it bonds it well. And then, like you say, just pop that on there, wipe any excess off. And I'm just going to pop that one underneath so that that one can... See, I've just done that. I've just done it the other way around. What on... I've done one wrong way around. Oh, God. Never mind. I can't be bothered. But you just cover it up. This is the front. I don't suppose it'll matter having one way and one the other. You know, you're not really going to see it because we're going to do similar sort of thing we did before. So, like we say, let's sort this out now. I did double the card to make it a bit thicker. Now, what I'm going to do is just edge it. Let me see if I can use my blending tool. It's a little bit quicker. I'm just using the walnut stain. And I have had 3 of the walnut stain inks, these. And this is the darkest one I've ever had. So whether it's a new colour, a new shade that they've brought out, I don't know. But I know the other one was a little bit lighter than this one, I'm sure it was. Although I've been working with a dry one for so long. I don't want to do too much to it. I'm just aging the edges, that's all. So it really didn't matter what picture was on that. I just... That's it. My eldest boy's just phoned. He's been in London to one of the shows. Where he works, they often do the shows, you know, down at the, well, wherever all companies go to show off what the wares. So he's down there. He goes down and sets it up with somebody else. I didn't think it would come round so bloody quick, because it wasn't that long ago since he said he was down there. Times are flying. Right, now I'm going to do the spine bit. Yeah, I just wanted to show you how to do the textured bit. And this is just as good as anything else. To lay that flat. Like that. Like that. Now, what I am going to do is to pull that down and over and tuck that in there, and then pull that up and over and tuck that in there, and then use another piece to go across the middle. Like that, and that'll be fine. That'll do exactly what I want it to do. I don't need to have a big book. That's a smaller book. That looks great on there. I will do this to get this the next couple of pages. I think this will only take 2 pages. It's quite thick board. We might not need another one. Let's just see. No, that's going to be fine. See, that gives me a nice book. So we're just going to do what we've done before, and that is to glue these together. Okay, so we'll stick them together straight away. Put the lid on that so I don't bust it or drop something in it. That's stuck. Don't need that again. Take the distress ink. Let's distress the... and just take that bit out. Just to make sure that's done. Take the book. The book glue, should I say? That's what I was going to say, wasn't I? Like that. And stick that on. I'm just going to wash that brush, pop the lid back on, and then I'm going to shut that and press hard. Give that chance to dry. Now I am going to come back because we do have that ballerina to do. So, oopsie-daisy. That tag, because I did it last night, it was kind of like dark outside, but with the light shining on it now, all the crystals in them little petals, you know, remember I put the crystals in the middle of the flowers, they glisten. It looks gorgeous. Just the right thing I did. I mean, I did the right thing. Now, I'm going to have to put that under something heavy. So that's going to stand there for now. Just for a minute. Let me just tidy up and then I'm going to get things going for what we need next. Because I'm going to decorate that one as well. And I'll be back in a minute. Right then. Now that should be fine. It should be. So now what we're going to do is, I mean, you can't open it, it's not too open. So now what we're going to do is decorate it. And I was thinking, here's the other one. Do you remember the one? Oh, and I've done a little tag for it as well. It's, you know, like a page thingamabob that just sticks in there with some charms on. So that's that one. Again, I was going to... I might put these on the edge. Now that should fit that now. Yes, they will. So I'm going to take a couple of those for the thingamabobs. And I think if that's like that and that's like that. Yeah, I don't think we need too much on it. So what I am going to do is put a flower on it. Okay, so first of all, we're going to bend these. Now... they're not, you've got to get them perfect. So I use a ruler to do mine, a metal ruler. Get it in the position where I want to bend it. And then I bend it like that. And I do them so that they're in like that because then they clip on. So again, get it in the position you need it. It's a lot easier to bend it this way. You know me, I'll always find an easy way to do something. Always. There we go. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is open them up. And they will slot on there. And there. Yeah, I like that. Doesn't that look good? It looks fab. And I'll glue them down later. And I think on here, we're just going to have one of these. So I'm going to glue this on. I'm also going to... and we just press that on. Just to get the excess out of it. Oops. I'll have to put it back under something, you see, to make that stay put. What I'll do, I'm going to pop on one of these. Like, I think we'll have it like that. That's better. And then I'm going to use a flat back pearl, I think. Just a normal flat back pearl for the centre. Oh, I need to put my gun on as well. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. When it dries clear, so I'm not bothered about that bit of glue there. And that will stay on there like that. And then I think we can just pop that to one side for a minute. put a couple of corners on there. I did have some somewhere. Some small ones. Oh, where's them square ones? I can cut one of them, can't I? There they are. I've just cut one of these. I'm not colouring this one though. I don't want to do that. Bend that back into shape. Like that. Make sure I have them the right way. And I'm just going to pop that on there. Like that. Make sure that sits. And what I do is I just dab that off so it takes off the excess that can be seen, but not what's under the metal. And leave that to dry. And there you go. We've got another one. A different book. But they're so easy to make, it's unreal. And I'll wait till the top one's dry before I dry the underneath one. So I hope you like that. Give it a go. You know, you can always give them as a gift with a name on. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.